Hey y'all, welcome back to Hey Mama. So I'm officially in month 6 of my pregnancy. This is super exciting. Baby is the size of a grapefruit. I only have 3 months left. Time is going by so fast. Like, it does not even feel like I've been pregnant and waiting for the day to come for 6 months at this point, 5 months. 5 full months. It doesn't feel like that at all. It's crazy. So at this point, I pretty much have my birth plan for the most part complete. So this video, I'll just kind of go over things to think about and really what I'm planning on doing with mine. So for starters, thinking about an epidural, I am opting out. So the reason why I'm opting out of an epidural is because I'm totally freaked out by the thought of a very large needle being inserted into my back and not being able to feel my legs. I don't like the idea of that, so I'm totally like, okay, we're gonna thug this out. I'm not, I'm not doing it. So, and then even more so, I said this in a previous video, we're women and we've been doing this for hundreds of years, and before epidurals were even an idea, we were doing this 100% natural, and I want to experience this miracle as natural as possible. So I will not be opting for an epidural. I am keeping an open mind about like possible mild pain relievers, but probably not. So next, I'm thinking about an episiotomy. I don't want to do an episiotomy if it's possible. For those of you who don't know what an episiotomy is, side note, that's when they cut your vagina open. I do not want my vagina cut open. Okay, I already have a whole human being head coming out of a whole human being body. Okay, that's enough. We don't need, no, not doing it. So, yeah, not doing that. Unless I absolutely need to. And that will, if I'm having complications or it's going to make the process go easier for the doctors and whatever, no. Keep the scissors and the knives and the scaffolds and all of that away from my vagina. Okay? And then even on top of that, not even just getting cut, but the recovery, your vagina is a muscle. Muscles recover a lot quicker and nicer without cuts in them. So I'm not doing that. So options for a placenta, this is it's a big topic. So you can do a lot of things with your placenta. You can dry it up and take it as like little pill capsules. You can blend it in smoothies. You can like put it in tea. You can go bury it in the woods if you want to like restore it back to nature. Or you can leave it in the trash at the hospital. So the reason why a lot of women are ingesting their placenta is because there are thoughts that, and I say thoughts because none of this is scientifically proven. There's thoughts that it helps increase your breast milk production. If you're not producing enough breast milk, it can help. If you are high risk or are experiencing postpartum depression, it's supposed to help with that. It's also supposed to give you more energy. All of these great things that, mommies want, So, but it's not scientifically proven. I Googled what a placenta looks like. It looks disgusting. Not interested in eating that at all. Also, I do plan on breastfeeding. So, this may just come from being an overthinker, but if my placenta was to get contaminated and I'm ingesting this and I'm breastfeeding, that whatever contamination is now being transferred to my baby. And we can both get sick from it, and I'm not even taking that chance. So my placenta will be left at the hospital, wherever they decide to throw it away, whatever they decide to do with it, that's what they're gonna do. So, also, I plan on doing what's called delayed cord clamping. Before, I don't know how many years ago or when this really started becoming a regular thing, but it wasn't done. So delayed cord clamping is literally exactly what it sounds like. You just wait to cut the umbilical cord about 3 to 5 minutes, and that is supposed to really just provide the baby with more nutrients, because that's what the umbilical cord is. It's connected to the placenta, and that's where all of the nutrients is coming from to the baby. So it's just, there's health benefits with delayed cord clamping, and so I plan on doing that. Thankfully, when I asked my doctor about this, she was like, yeah, we do that anyways. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So I don't even have to worry about it. You can also think about your room environment. How do you want your room to be? Do you want the lights dim? Do you want to bring a speaker and play some music? Do you want, you know, like little fairy lights and stuff like that? Like whatever. This whole process, the idea behind it is making you feel comfortable. So whatever you can bring to alter your room to help you feel more comfortable, do it. The last thing that I really thought about, and I feel so strongly about this, and I think I'm going to be a problem in the hospital when it comes to this, is instant skin to skin contact. When my baby comes out of me, I want him on me instantly. I like whatever you guys need to do, slap him on the butt, drain his throat, all of that. Do it while he's on my chest, because he needs to know mama is here. I'm mama, baby. Like all of that. We need it instantly. And when I hear myself talk about that, when I was telling my mama that, I'm like, dang, I kind of sound crazy, but I don't even care. Like, that's just one thing that I feel very strongly about. So, unless of course there's complications, I'm not going to get in the way of the doctors. There are so many options for mamas when it comes to thinking about your birth plan, and I highly suggest doing your research. Take however much time it takes, look at every option possible, because you want to do whatever is going to make you feel the most comfortable. That's one thing I've really learned throughout pregnancy, is even when it comes to like your partner's roles in this situation, you need to feel comfortable. Whatever it is, you are literally growing a baby in your body. Everything is changing. You're uncomfortable, you're sick, you're hormonal, emotional, all of this stuff. Everything needs to make you feel comfortable. And while you're feeling comfortable, that's going to reduce the stress. Stress for you, stress for your baby, and the process just goes so much easier. So do your research, ladies. Think about it. It's fun. There's so many ways that you could do whatever, you know, like so many paths that you could go down to get to where you want to be. And in the end, you have a miracle in your arms. So have fun.